Republican Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene fresh off a 12-hour Twitter suspension this morning for sending misleading tweets about the COVID vaccine.
And Q13's Brandy Cruz joins us. And Brandy, this is after the White House accused social media companies of killing people by not stopping the spread of misinformation.
Right, so we were just talking about this yesterday. Biden came out, said it was in specific reference to Facebook, saying they're killing people by not doing more to stop some of the misinformation around COVID vaccines from spreading so broadly. And now we're seeing Twitter take action against the Republican Congresswoman, who is no stranger to controversy and saying controversial things. But what I think is interesting, so this Twitter suspension lasted 12 hours for Congresswoman Greene, just lifted, but they left up actually the offending tweet. You can see it here. I'm not going to read the whole thing. It's just basically about her taking issue with people in the military having to have COVID vaccines. But you see the way that Twitter flagged it there, saying this tweet is misleading. Learn why health officials recommend a vaccine for most people. And so again, this comes at really a heightened time of scrutiny for not only Twitter, but Facebook as well. We know that both social media companies have come out and said that they are going to do more in recent months to crack down on misinformation, on disinformation. I think why you're seeing the White House speak out about it more forcefully is because we're seeing the surge of the Delta variant and the vast majority of people getting sick and going to the hospital and dying are people who have not been vaccinated yet. So just for what it's worth, Congresswoman Greene returned to social media after her brief hiatus from Twitter. And compared what happened to her to communist China. She said, American social media company Twitter banned me for 12 hours, censoring me and violating my freedom of speech. She said, you know who else does that? Communist China. And this is a similar theme of what we've heard from congressional Republicans. They feel as if there's a freedom of speech issue here. They've taken issue some with the fact that the White House and Facebook, for instance, seem to be working together behind the scenes to flag concerning content. And so there's always going to be this conversation about where is the line between freedom of speech, your First Amendment rights, but also not spreading misinformation that could end up costing someone their life. And so those are battles being fought on Capitol Hill and I'm sure in boardrooms of major social media companies, and Congresswoman Greene paying a 12-hour penalty for the tweet that she sent yesterday.
Right. Brandy, thank you.